Hey everybody, welcome back to our site. Sorry for the hiatus. You can see we're home for winter break. We're together. This is my basement. I'm Alex, the Savant Heisman.
And I am Paul, the good-looking one Goldberg, and welcome to 2FJew's Movie Reviews at www.2fjewsreviews.blogspot.com. And today, Alex and I are reviewing The Artist. It's directed by Michel Hazanavicius, starring Jean Dujardin, Berenice Bejo, John Goodman, James Cromwell, and Uggy the dog.
Beautiful Uggy. The plot is a fading Hollywood star on his way out in the 1920s, right when the talkie era was starting, who meets another young starlet who usurps his power. Eventually, they fall back into favor with each other. Everything's restored. The most notable fact, however, is that this movie is essentially the trifecta of turn-off to every audience. Mm-hmm. It is black and white, it is a foreign production, and it is a silent film, which you normally think would not work well in its favor. However, the film is very endearing, very beautifully artistically done. Uggy the dog steals the show. Completely wonderful animal. It is a throwback to the golden age during this reign now of superhero franchises and prequels, sequels that we really don't need because they're not done well. Mm-hmm. It's literally pure acting talent. Everything is relied through the expressions on their faces towards each other. It's the human spirit. It's a beautifully done film. I very much enjoyed it. Can't rave enough about it.
Basically, it's important to note it's not really plot-centered at all. That the plot is pretty secondary to the movie. Overall, it's very much focused on the characters within it and the relationships that it has. And some of the things I thought were excellent in it is there was the silent movie, the way that it worked well, the idea of a silent film is there was this kind of irony, I guess I'd say, in that the characters would do something and they'd speak and we wouldn't know what they're saying exactly or what they're doing. So as an audience, you'll guess what they're doing. Are they doing this? Are they doing that? You have different ideas. And then within a few seconds, it's revealed either through another action or a dialogue card that comes on the screen.
Title cards.
And it's just the plot's revealed what actually is happening, and there's an interesting aha moment that you go through as an audience. That worked excellently in the movie. There was some great symbolism in the dialogue. There was one moment where the main character, George Valentin, was the main character, and his woman, not his wife, the woman he was living with, was coming up to him, unhappy with her relationship, and she says, "Why won't you talk?" And that's key in this film, is that there's a transition from silent movies to talkies, and he's refusing to talk. And so that's an example of pretty interesting symbolism there.
In fact, he remained completely stoic. He didn't even show any emotion whatsoever. She said, "Why won't you talk?" He relied nothing about what he was actually feeling.
Something else that worked really well, I thought, was there's this scene where it's like a nightmare scene, a sequence where George Valentin, he's in his dressing room, and suddenly he picks up like a pen and drops it, and it makes a noise. It's like he's living in this world of sound, but then he tries to scream, and he can't make a noise. He's silent in this world of sound. Just kind of funny, but excellent how it works, and that even brings me to another overall point. The movie was excellent in that it was light and comical, and yet it still dealt with serious topics, but it just wasn't too weighty. Overall, excellent film, easily the best one of the year for me.
Oh, heads and shoulders. Folks, this is your heavy hitter in the Oscar season. This is Alex's Oscar Corner. This will probably win Best Picture, deservedly so. Director, it has a great shot at screenplay. The leads, Dujardin and Bejo, were two of the most endearing, charming, unknown people I'd ever met.
Great smiles. They had fantastically
wonderful, beautiful
infectious
people.
smiles, yeah.
I would not be surprised if either of them took home an acting award. This is this year's Hurt Locker. This is this year's Slumdog Millionaire. This is this year's heavy hitter. Race out to theaters right now. It is tremendous. Highly recommended for both of us. We were talking earlier. We were saying 4.5 out of 5. We would deign to write this as a 5 out of 5 movie.
Yeah, I would have to say I think this actually reaches the 5-star echelon.
Couldn't think of a single flaw.
No, virtually nothing wrong with it. There's some confusion about George Valentin's character, possibly about the reasons why he wouldn't be in a talkie, but I think that's actually not that important, and easily the best one of the year for me. Definitely 5 stars.
5 stars. Folks, go see it. Comment, please. Let us know. Good, bad, constructive criticism. We love y'all for doing so. And
in a month, right? January
20th
in a few weeks.
Few weeks, we're going to do Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, the
Mm-hmm.
new Stephen Daldry movie. I've heard it's polarizing, so look for that.
Tune in for that.
See you guys. Bye.
Thank you.